I'm Matthew Brown. My NG thesis was developing a non-destructive evaluation method for examining machine surfaces. My PhD was sponsored by Rolls-Royce and Seco Tools. Before the IDC, I did an aerospace engineering degree here at Sheffield and then went straight into the NG from there. I'd say the most rewarding part of my engineering journey so far has been recently recruiting a couple of PhD students to carry on the research that I started in my NG. The industry partners, the ones that worked with me originally, and also some new partners are interested in carrying on that work, so it's moving it towards a real world application. I'd say the best thing about being an engineer is getting to apply the things you learn back in science to the real world. I think that's always is the best thing. It's you're doing the interesting fundamental science work, but you're also applying that to a real world problem and potentially seeing it put in place or at least used in industry, and that's, again, it's very rewarding to be at all ends of the technology readiness scale. Following my undergraduate degree, I realised that I wasn't interested in, for example, joining a grad scheme and going straight into industry. I liked to be in academia still, but I liked the industry links of the IDC. So particularly knowing that the project was at least defined with a title at the start. NG was trying to solve a problem that existed. It wasn't something that I'd come up with on a whim or something. It was a real engineering problem that industry had come to the IDC, would like to solve, and therefore there's an end goal and a real world application at the end of it. The cohort structure of the IDC was really good for making new friends when we started, and then as we all progressed through the PhD, growing with everyone and meeting new people as the new cohort started, but all tied together under this overarching machining science theme. I'd say the most exciting thing that came about from my NG was a patent application. The idea was we developed a non-destructive method for detecting machining-induced damage with X-ray diffraction. So this is an alternative to what was previously a destructive test in industry. We can now do it non-destructively. So that was very exciting to come up with a new method. So I use pretty much all the skills that I learned along the way in the NG because I've ended up carrying on doing the same sort of research, as well as the technical skills, the skills particularly in sort of research project management, also supervision, learning how different people supervise and how best to supervise a student. It's been useful to have all sorts of experiences in the IDC and then take those forward into my work now. So if you're considering PGR study at Sheffield in engineering, I'd say definitely go for it. I don't think you could ask for a better environment for it. I think academically, Sheffield is one of the top departments in the country for engineering, and also it's the best place for living, if I'm honest. I think it's great for the outdoors whilst also having the benefits of being in a city. So my piece of advice would be to basically take up every opportunity you can when you're part of the CDT. The training benefits of the CDT are what sets you apart from a traditional PhD student, and you become more employable either in industry or academia.